guys! I know I haven't uploaded a video in a long time. Well, I think it's only been like a week or less than a week, but it feels like a long time to me because I guess because I'm a new YouTuber. But this video was requested by one of my friends, and this is going to be a planner. It's going to be a planner walkthrough. I'm going to walk you through my planner, and I'm going to show you some of my essentials, and I'm also, if I possibly can, going to decorate a spread of my planner. If I do not get to decorating, I will make a separate video where I do decorate it and show you what I use and stuff like that. But that's also going to be, what I use is going to be part of this video, so it's going to be a little bit of a smorgasbord mixed up a little bit, and yes, that's my hand. So, it's a little late to be filming for me. It's almost 7:30 at night. But anyway, this is my planner, and it's a plan ahead planner. I got it at the beginning of the year. It's purple, and I have decorated it with a sticky note from Target Dollar Spot and a few strips of washi tape, just to give it some extra dressed up. So it's January through December 2015. I am not an Erin Condren or a Daytimer or a Filofax person, because I just can't see spending $50 or $70 or $80 on a planner that I'm just gonna throw in trash. Because I don't really keep my planners. Now my mom does, because she writes more important things in her planner, and she keeps her calendars throughout the years, and she looks back on them if she needs information. But what I use my planner for is mainly for school, and that's just to write down tests and stuff, so I really don't keep these. Now I am thinking about getting a binder-like planner and just getting the inserts for it every new year. I don't know whether that would be cheaper than buying an actual whole planner, but I do plan on looking into that for next year. But as for this year, this is going to be my planner, because it goes from January 2015 all the way down to December, and I know you can't see that, but there's little purple tabs down here. So it's got this really pretty flower design, and that's what I liked, and it was in my price range. So it also came with November and December 2014 pages, which I did not use, and it comes with, of course, the yearly views, as you can see, 2015 through 2018. But what I did with the November pages is I washi taped them together, so because I didn't need these pages, and this was just a January. It was a plant year at a, you know, just a little space to write all of your if you had important dates or anything, and it has January through December in there. But what I did with the November and December 2014 pages was I made some little of my own inserts, and this right here is, I don't want you guys to see my weight. So it's a weight tracker, and I made it in Excel, and what you see is, you can see it says date, weight, and lost and gained. So what I do is I write down the date, and that one happened to be 2/4/15. Then I write down my weight, and then I write down if it's lost or gained. And I haven't been keeping up with this, I realize, because I do not like getting on the scales and checking my weight, and I know that I should be exercising and eating healthier, so I just don't bother. Just being honest here. Honesty is the best policy, but I do intend to start using this more effectively, hopefully, during the summer when I'm not so busy. And yes, I'm aware that busyness is not an excuse not to work out and not to eat right. But it's what I'm going to use for this video. The next thing is an exercise tracker, and as you can see, this is completely blank. It has date, exercise, and the distance and time. And I also have another one that is my workout log that I have made Sunday through Saturday, and I have the day, and it's basically to write down what I did on that day and to check it off if I had done my exercise for that day, and just to write down and keep track of what exercise I did so I don't repeat them throughout the week. And that's blank as well. So you can tell I'm not very good at exercising. So if you guys have any tips on how you get motivated to exercise in your busy schedule, please feel free to drop me a comment and let me know. The next thing is this headache tracker. And I suffer from migraine headaches, so this is a very useful thing to me to document my headaches. And I've documented two headaches that I've had. And this one says date, so what date did I have it, where was it on my head, and what was your pain level. And my pain level, I judge my pain level on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the worst and 1 being the best. So these headaches were a 6 and a 5, so they were pretty moderately bad. Okay, then you move into January 2015, and there's nothing in here except for test dates, so I'm just going to skip ahead to April. But you can see I have tests in here, and when my tests go into the testing center, and when I need to start writing papers and stuff like that. There is another test. And then we get to this week. So this is just an overview of my planner. And let me sit down here so maybe you can see it better, because I was standing over it because I'm in my light. So this is an overview of my planner, and like it had on the first page, it has this really pretty flower detailing that's kind of frosted out. And let me see, I think I did a decoration back in February, so if I can find that, I will show you guys what that looks like, because I did one for Valentine's Day week that I was really happy about. That's a month and a piece. Here we go. Okay, this is what me decorating my planner looks like, and of course this was Valentine's Day because it has a lot more of the little hearts and stuff on it, but this is what a sample of me decorating my planner looks like. I don't really go over the top and make it look scrapbooky because I like functionality as well as decoration, but I will admit that these planners aren't very decorative except for this little flower embossing thing right here. So they do need some sprucing up, but I still want them to be functional and have areas that I can write in them. But this is an easy outlet for creativity. If I feel extra creative, I can just come in here and just start decorating. So I haven't, as you can see, I haven't felt very creative lately. But back to April, and I don't use my month at a view because I have a separate calendar that hangs in my room that I check off that I write things down for my months and stuff like that. So that is that. So moving on, let me explain what this is. Now, I showed you this in a haul, and it is just that little notebook-like thing that has the little, notebook and stuff like that in there. But there's some video ideas that I wrote down. And what I do with this is I've started carrying this in my purse for if I have it, if a professor tells me I have a test or tells me when my final is going to be, or if I need to mark a page in my textbook, I have page markers, or if I need to write a note to someone, I have paper, and I carry pens and pencils in my purse. So that's useful. And then this actually came from my college professor, or my college president, excuse me. He had a quote on his desk that said, "You gotta wanna," or he had like a little plaque thing on his desk that said, "You gotta wanna," and I really like this kind of motivation. So what I use this for is I'm just gonna start stamping with my stamps a little quote on this little thing, so every time I open this I have some form of inspiration. I think that would be a really good idea, and I'm also going to follow through with that in my planner. But the thing about me with planners is I'm really active in my planners on the first of the month, on the first of the school year. but then it wanes whenever I get less active in the school year. So that explains that. Sorry guys, my dad's in here and he's looking at me funny, so that was that. But I can put him on camera if you want. Okay, he shakes his head no. He says no, he doesn't want to be on YouTube, so that's probably for the best. So because my mom's in here and we share this space, so that's why. It's kind of a family room. We don't really have any restrictions on any of our rooms. But next thing I'm going to show you guys is some stuff that I use to decorate my planner and stuff like that. So let's see. Oh, this is going to be great. Bring this forward too, and I'll bring this forward, and let's see what else is on. I'm trying to pile all of my planner essentials in one spot so that I can show you guys and make it just one big long thing. So I'm searching around my desk for stuff that I use. I'll show you guys my stamps while I'm here, I reckon. So I'll show you, and I've already shown you guys my stickers, so you don't need to see that again. But moving on, let's see, what do I want to talk about first? Okay, I'll talk about these pens first. These pens are Papermate Flares. I don't know where the little thing is. There it is. These are Papermate Flare pens, and they have a really cute, awesome tip. I'm going to try to show you. Hold the camera. They have a really fine point tip. Let me see. There we go. We can see it now. It's kind of like a felt tip marker, but it writes like a marker, but it doesn't bleed through like a marker. And that's what, and I've been really wanting these pens, and I actually cheated myself because there are 12 pens in here, and I paid $12 for this pack of pens, and there is actually 16 pens at Target, and they are $11. So I cheated myself on this, but still, they're awesome pens, and I'm not going to return them, obviously. So I'm just going to have to deal with that loss. Put those in my gel pens. Another set of pens that I use are just these colored gel pens, and these are like the Walmart back to school brand, and they were on clearance for like, I don't even remember how much these were on clearance for, like I think $5, and there was like 30 pens in there, so I couldn't pass it up. And they have like every color of the rainbow, and they are really good quality. And I bought my mom a set too, and she keeps her set at work, but I keep my set in this little thing right here. I guess I can go through this little thing while I'm sitting here. This is my little, move that over. This is my little organizing thing where I keep all of my stuff organized on my desk. I'm going to do a desk tour eventually, but I'll just go through this thing real quick. This is where I keep all my page flags and thank you notes and stuff like that. So that's that, and I'll go more in depth when I do my desk tour, but for right now this will suffice. This is where I keep all my notepads, and most of them are from the Target dollar spot, but this is filled up and I have other notepads, so I'm trying to find a place to put those other notepads because this drawer has filled up. This is my miscellaneous drawer. I just have highlighters and random colored pens and pencils and random pens and just random, something that doesn't have a set goes in there. And this is my set of Sharpies that was also on clearance. And then this, as I showed you, was my gel pens drawer. Okay, so that's that. So the next thing I guess I will show you that helps me in my planner is these paper clips. And this also goes along with a little bit of organizing, which I've been wanting to show you guys. So I got these paper clips at Hobby Lobby, and I really like them. I think they're awesome. I got 3 sets. So this paper clip is a breast cancer ribbon because my mom is a breast cancer survivor. So I got these because it's really, really important that you go get your mammograms regularly, and and you never really realize how much this little pink ribbon is important until somebody in your family gets diagnosed with breast cancer. So I'm a big supporter of the big pink ribbon. The next paper clip is this pink arrow, and it also came in a robin's egg blue, but it's just a little arrow. And the last one is this little doggy, but there we go, is this little dog bone. And I have puppies, so I love everything puppy, as you guys can tell, and love it. So that's my little puppy paperclip. And then I guess I can show you guys this. Let me find. Okay. Then I got some binder clips, and not sure you can see that. Yeah, I decorated them with washi tape so they're not so bland and everything. But yeah, there's that. So put that away. Then I got this bucket from Target Dollar Spot, and I just tied a camo ribbon around it, and I keep little baby washi tapes in here that I got from Target in a set, and I think they were like $9 for 30 little mini tapes, and you get like 9 feet in each little mini tape. So I thought that was a really good deal, so I keep all my little mini tapes in there. Next is my big bin of washi tapes. This is my most recent purchased washi tape. It's green, and it's got little mason jars on it. It's got hearts in it. And then this is polka dot. This is blue flowers. This is green striped. That's the one I just took out. This is bow ties. So really like this because it's nerdy. This is glasses. Once again, really nerdy and cute. Red glitter tape. Blue glitter tape. Okay, I do not, just a disclaimer, I don't care what, I'm not trying to tell you guys what to do, but this glitter tape is extremely sucky. Like, this glitter tape is from the Target Dollar Spot, and it works really good. But this glitter tape is from Walmart, and I can't separate the backing from the tape. So, this one doesn't get used hardly at all. As you can see, it's still got a lot on the roll. Houndstooth, various colored polka dot, pink flowers, yellowish green flowers, just a red, a purple polka dot, and a gray. So that covers all my washi tape. And washi tape, I'd heard of it, but I didn't really partake in the whole fantasy of it until I got my first roll. And now I'm totally obsessed with it because it's an easy way to decorate, and you don't have to do anything, you don't have to glue anything, you just slap it in there, and it's relatively cheap depending on what kind you get, and I think it's just an easy and creative way to dress things up. Like you see, I decorated this little dollar tree canister with some duct tape and made it kind of nerdy for it to keep my paper clips in, so that's a really good thing. And that's my washi tape. And see, I washi taped this little container. Okay, the next and last thing that I'm going to show you guys that I use for my planner is my stamps. So, starting out, these are just alphabet stamps, capital alphabet stamps. These are clear stamps that I got from Michaels, and they say various things, and if you want to know what these say, I'll do a stamping video But I have to get some clear blocks to mount these on because they're really hard to stamp just as they are. And I just figured out by watching YouTube videos that you have to mount these on blocks in order to stamp them. And I don't know why. I thought you could just lay them in the ink and like lay them on the paper and they would stamp. But they look really, really ratty when you do that. So I've already had to throw one away because I jacked it up. So delving into my little box here. These are lowercase alphabet letters. I have a little camera. And let's see, I have a little flowery border. And there are so many in here. I have a heart, which this is probably my favorite one. And I really don't want to take all these out because they're all jam-packed in here. But for the cause, I guess I can. Arrows. I really like this one too. It's retro looking. So let's see, what else? What else? Flower. Let's see. This one says, "Be mine." This one says, "He has risen." And I got this one at Michael's around Easter time. But I figured this stamp would be really, really good for my planner or anywhere else I wanted to put it, because it's always good to have a little reminder that Jesus is alive and well today, and he is with you always, and he will never ever leave you as long as you live. And I'm not saying he's going to leave you when you die, because if you're saved, you will go to heaven and be with him. So this is just a really good reminder of that he's alive and he's well and he rose from the grave. So, and that's what Easter is all about. So it's always good. And then this one is another really, really, really one of my favorites. It says, "Rejoice in the Lord always." And that's also another really positive motivator that I would love to stamp somewhere. And it's always nice to know that, you know, if you're a saved person, you should never have anything to be sad about or worried about or depressed about, because you should always know that God is right there by your side and he's never going to leave you, and he is going to take care of your problems if you give your burdens to him, because he says his yoke is easy and his burden is light. So that is awesome. And then another one is this cross. Now, once again, these are Easter themed, but I figured they would be awesome looking in my planner or anywhere else any day of the week. So, because you always got to have some Jesus. Always. And then this one says, if I can flip it around, "Keep calm and eat cake. Keep calm and party on." And I really like that one too. Another positive motivator. And then this one says, "Eat cake." Let's see. There's this really pretty flower. There is this anchor. And yes, these stamps are dirty because they've stamped on each other. But as long as I can tell what's on the bottom of the thing, I really don't care. This telephone that says hello. And I haven't stamped this one yet, so I don't know what it looks like. But it says hello. Chevron pattern. That'd be cute for making like a little page, dressing up a little page of something. So that'd be super cute. And then I think I've shown you all the rest. So now I gotta put these back in the box. But let me show you my inks real quick. I just bought this one because I don't know how it's gonna work, and I showed this in a haul. It's just this blue ink. And then these other three I got from the Target Dollar Spot. It's just black, turquoise, and silver. And this silver one is super, super, super saturated. with ink, so I barely stamp with the silver one. And they've been working really, really well. I don't really have anything here to show you that I have stamped with anything. So if you want to see some DIYs with these stamps, let me know. Or if you want to see DIYs with anything I've showed you, let me know. And that is my video for tonight, guys. Thanks for watching.